What's going on, man? Jaywalk4ever. That's J-A-Y, walk, the number 4, ever. Shout out BCMG and Baseline. They got 10 questions for me. About to run through them real quick. Let's go. Question number 1. Have you ever lied in your lyrics? What I do is, in some of my lyrics, actually in a lot of them, I create characters, I create situations and scenarios. I put myself in different shoes, different worlds, different characters. But I do simultaneously talk about a lot of my own life experiences and things that I've been through, but I've never blatantly lied about any of that. So no, I have not. I've never lied in my lyrics. Question number 2, what artist would you trade lives with for one day? Now, my knee-jerk reaction is to say nobody because I love my life. I wouldn't want to trade that for nothing. But I guess for the sake of the video and the interview, I don't know, Tyler, the Creator, he's dope. He's my favorite artist, so I would like to see just what the fuck he does on a day-to-day basis. But that's one that I could think of just for the sake of the questionnaire. But my knee-jerk reaction to that question is nobody, because I love my life and I love me for me. Question number 3, viral on TikTok or co-signed by Jay-Z? Co-signed by Jay-Z. Because it's Hov, man. And I mean, I guess people make careers off being, viral off of TikTok. I mean, I guess that just, I don't know, I feel like you get co-signed by Hov, that's oh shit, he wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he's a godfather of hip hop. But he's definitely one of the, he's up there in terms of one of the GOATs when it comes to just hip hop and laying foundation to what hip hop is, today. So to be co-signed by him, that's huge. That's for me. And this is somebody who, I appreciate and respect what TikTok is. It's a great platform, I feel like. And I don't know. I feel like some TikToks, they come and they go. Some people can capitalize and make something from it. When I feel like you get co-signed from somebody like Hov, I feel like if you do the right things with that could take you a lot of places that maybe an overnight TikTok couldn't. What's a job you'd be terrible at? Question 4, I don't know. See, I'm stubborn. So even if I know I'm not good at some shit, I'm gonna try to fucking be the best at it because I'm stubborn as fuck. And I don't know, what's something that I know I'd be terrible at? Don't ask me to be a chef. No, I love to cook. I know chefs, they got this high pressure, fast paced environment. I just picture a Gordon Ramsay back there yelling at me fuck off, it's fucking raw. I would probably, I would probably crack under pressure, man, I ain't gonna lie. But I couldn't be a chef at I don't know, a 5-star restaurant. That's a lot of pressure. So probably a chef. I love to cook, but at home. What's something you pretend to like? Question 5. What's something you pretend to like, but deep down can't stand? What's something I pretend to like, but deep down can't stand? That's a wild question. I don't normally pretend to like shit. I like what I like, and I stand on that. Because I'm generally a real person, and especially when it comes to I don't know, if I'm not gonna give that the energy. I'm not gonna give it the energy to pretend I like some shit. I'm gonna just, if I like it, I like it, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna let it be known within myself. I'm not gonna fake like I like it when I really don't. So that's kind of my answer for 5. I can't really answer that one. Number 6. If your life was a movie, what scene would be the most embarrassing to watch back? I never forget. I was 11. I was in a place called Kalahari in Ohio. It's like a big water park, right? And those surf things at water parks, you can simulate surfing or whatever on a wave. You wear swim trunks. You don't got no drawers underneath. So whatever. I guess my swim trunks was just a little bit looser than they were supposed to be. One thing led to the next. I tried to get on it. And I probably lasted maybe 5 seconds before I just fucked it up and just fell. Fell off the surf, and I felt my trunks just off my body, like in the water. And mind you, it's Kalahari is packed, so it's 1,000 motherfuckers in there, and it's probably 30 people in line, more people just walking around just in the general area. And I felt my trunks off of my body, and the water was kind of covering me, but the instructor of the surf thing was like, hey, like, you gotta stand up, you gotta get out now. And I was kind of looking at him like, hey, like, I don't have any shorts on, I'm butt ass naked right now. And then he was kind of just like, well, sucks to be you. And I said, damn, fuck you. So I didn't have a choice. I had to stand up and basically like find my trunks in the water, but everybody saw me naked, and I was like extremely embarrassed, and I low-key get secondhand embarrassment talking about it now all these years later, but I do still kind of laugh at it. But yeah, that would probably be the most embarrassing scene to watch back. Yeah, that was kind of bad. Number 7, would you rather a girl be toxic and fine or loyal but mid? How mid are we talking? On a scale of 1 to 10, right? Will we say mid is anywhere between 6 and 7? 6, 7 and a half, or right? 8, 9, 10. Now, is she toxic and out here going and wilding, or what are we talking here? Because somebody can be toxic and loyal, but the question doesn't say that. The question says toxic and fine or loyal but mid. Ultimately, I gotta say loyal but mid, and it would be better if she was on the finer side of mid. Because that's the thing too. Somebody can be like mid, but then fine mid. That probably don't make no fucking sense, but maybe somebody out there get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, loyal but mid, that's what I would have to go for, because toxic got a lot of baggage with it. You can be toxic in a lot of different ways, and me, I'm just not fucking with toxic shit. I'm kind of laid back to myself. I be chilling, man. I don't like to fight motherfuckers. I just go on about my day, bro. Please. Question number 8. What's your toxic trait in relationships? Yeah, I like this question. I'm very self-aware. No matter what relationship it is, it can be with a girl, it could be with my parents, a friend, it can be with just any sort of relative. It doesn't matter. I hate to be wrong. Now, I've gotten better with this. I have matured, but I hate being wrong, and I will half hear your point out, but I'll almost like listen to you just to respond, instead of sometimes just listening to what the other person might gotta say. Because if I feel so deeply about something, I'm just like trying to get my point across so much that sometimes that I don't even consider what the other person is saying, because they're wrong, I'm right. Shut the fuck up about it, right? It's toxic, and I'm self-aware about that, when it comes to myself, and it's something that I'm actively still working on, because it's not the most healthy, especially when you're dealing with women. So yeah, that's my toxic trait in relationships. I don't like to be wrong. I need to always be right. Number 9, in life, what's the wildest situation you've ever been in? I'll put it at that. Places I wasn't supposed to be, that my parents don't know about. But I'll keep it at that. But obviously, I end up being fine. But I guess, yeah, I've been in places that's been shot up, a couple times, and then yeah, but wound up being fine. No issue there. We move on. Number 10. What's a conspiracy theory you low-key believe? There's people out there probably gonna be like, shut the fuck up. But nah, I low key believe the conspiracy theory about the government low key probably use pigeons. You ever hear the one about the government using pigeons as spies? Like, why are pigeons so brain dead? Out of all like the birds and the chain, like pigeons just seem extra just off or odd. I feel like pigeons are government spies, maybe, and I might be stupid as fuck for even saying that. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's not true. And I feel crazy even saying that, but yeah, that shit might be true because something about pigeons just seem off, and I low key believe it. I don't advertise that all the time because it's kind of a wild conspiracy theory, but yeah, there we go. And this is Jaywalk4ever. I appreciate y'all for having me today. Everybody can follow me at jaywalk.junior. That's my Instagram. My Twitter is jaywalk_junior. Same thing, JAY walk_junior. Catch my music, Jaywalk4ever. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.